What's good? What's good? It's the one, the only, but what do I know boxing coming back at y'all with another one. Now, you know I love doing daily posts. I wasn't able to post yesterday, man. I had to help my sister move. And if anybody has moved, you know that is a big process. Oh my gosh. I had to go pick up the U-Haul van or truck and then go help her move, put it in storage because she's moving across country. And it was just a lot going in there. So I was busy. All right, I was busy, but I'm back. All right. I got Jermall Charlo in the news. If you guys have not watched Jermall Charlo, his podcast with Brian Custer, I suggest you watch it. I love all of the interviews by Brian Custer, so shout out to Brian Custer. Make sure y'all subscribe to that as well. But Jermall Charlo spoke on possibly fighting Caleb Plant. He spoke on Jermell Charlo, the status of their relationship, the status of, how he's doing it overall. And that's my daughter in the background. If you guys, she's supposed to be in bed. 1 second. Anyways, he spoke on his how he's doing currently, and I just wanted to speak on just everything that dealing with Jermall Charlo, man. For one, first and foremost, I'm definitely a huge Jermall Charlo fan. Now, if this fight is true, and if he is to fight Caleb Plant, I gotta be team Caleb Plant. That's the dude, I've shared the ring with. That's my guy. That I gotta rock with my dude. But I just want Jermall Charlo to do great in life. A lot of people don't understand, they look at it, not even just boxers, but they look at these athletes as if they're not human, as if they don't have things that they go through. I don't know if you guys follow Jermall Charlo's Instagram account, but I follow it, and I remember he made a post about his daughter, because it was his daughter's birthday. And so when they aired the interview, obviously they don't air it the same day they do it, right? But it was his daughter's birthday, and he had posted a picture of her. He was like, happy birthday, and he was like, I hope I get to see you or whatnot. And it just, a lot of people don't understand how ugly and how nasty divorces can get. And a lot of people don't even he was affected by this, and a lot of people, they don't know the dynamics. But Charlo has been with I believe her name is Chantel, but Jermall and her have been together since high school, bro. They've been in a relationship since high school, and they have 5 kids together. You get what I'm saying? So it's that's not an easy thing, bro. You got to think about it. This is your lifetime partner. Now, I'm not saying that he was squeaky clean in a relationship or whatnot. I'm not saying, I'm not gonna get into that. But what I am gonna say is, you got to think about it, bro. These two have been together since high school, bro. It's pictures. I remember if you watch the All Access with Jermall Charlo, and I think it was Juan Montiel. They have pictures together when they're in high school, bro. They've been together since high school. So virtually, it's safe to say that they've probably been together, at least, if not majority, at the very least, half of their lives are spent together. Just imagine spending half your life with a person for things to go rocky and y'all separate. Now it's almost damn, bro. What do I do now? You know what I'm saying? And obviously many people say, oh, you got all that money, you can get any chick you want, bro. That does not mean a thing, bro. If the connection, you built this connection with this person, y'all have all these memories together. Y'all have 5 kids together. Not 1, not 2, not 3. That's a lot of kids to have with a person. 5 kids together. Y'all, and now, y'all are split. You almost got to learn how to relive life. You know what I'm saying? I think he had to buy her a house. And now I guess they're going into a custody battle or whatnot. And you can just tell he's hurt. He's hurt by a lot of things. He's hurt by that. He's hurt. You could, in the interview, you could clearly see that, he was talking about Jermell Charlo's wife. Obviously they don't have a good relationship, and it's probably due to Jermell Charlo's wife, because he said he talking about Jermell Charlo's performance with Canelo. He's like, he had to deal with that psychopath that he's dealing with. He talking about his wife, and I promise you, I kid you not, he's not tripping about that. I can tell, you could just tell by how she is around him. She's crazy too, you know what I'm saying? So, and then he's not happy about him and his brother's relationship. And I don't know if I'm the only person that noticed this, but if you guys follow the Charlo brothers, bro, it always seems like Jermall Charlo is the one who wants that relationship to be. He wants his brother to be, like, their relationship to be, 100 or whatnot. It just seemed like Jermell Charlo more so is like, I'm looking at all the interviews they had together. Like, it just, you could tell Jermall Charlo wants their relationship to be 100, and I don't know if Jermell Charlo really cares for it as much as Jermall does, but you can tell it affects Jermall, bro. It definitely affects Jermall more than it affects Jermell. I ain't gonna say it don't affect Jermell, but I am gonna say it definitely affects Jermall more than it affects Jermell. I can remember when Jermall fought Canelo Alvarez, right? Or yeah, when Jermall fought. Matter of fact, I can put the post on here. Hold on.
Two-time. Yes, sir.
What a beautiful moment that was. He embraced his brother, even though they weren't even talking. He came to support his brother. And I can remember Jermall Charlo's very next fight. So that fight was September of 2023. Jermell Charlo and Canelo. That was September 2023. Jermall Charlo fought November of 2023, like literally exactly 2 months apart from each other. And Jermell Charlo wasn't there. And I can remember at the post-fight conference, I actually tried to find it. I found it, but I just didn't have time to just sort through it to take the clip. But on the post-fight conference with him and Jose Benavidez, Jermall said, he was like, if you guys talk to my brother, I've reached out to him. He hasn't called me back, but if you can, let him know that I love him. And, hopefully we can work things out. Like, you could just tell, even in the interviews, like Jermall wants that relationship, but it seems like Jermell is just he's not so keen on it. He's not really in a rush to repair it. I don't know, but I pray and I hope that they get things fixed. I think that Jermall is just going through a lot, and life is really hitting him. And it's so easy for people to judge Jermall. It's so easy for people to say, oh, he's inactive, or he's this, that, and the third. And that's one thing I don't like about people. People love to speak on other people's situation. And it's like, fam, in knowing you got your own situations, or you don't know what it's like to either be, you don't know what it's like to be in those situations. Or, I really can't stand how people like to, say when a celebrity does something wrong, they like to magnify it, bro. People like to magnify it because they're celebrities, but it's like, bro, you contradict yourself because everybody has done something wrong. The only difference is what you have done wrong has not been glorified because you're a nobody. These are celebrities, so now you feel like you have the right to speak on their lives, but you have done some of the same BS, if not worse, in your days or whatnot. And you would hate it if people spoke on it, but then you want to turn around and speak on, try to judge these guys for what they do. And that's why if you look at all my videos, even the videos about when Jermall, maybe he was, he had issues with drinking and driving, or Tank Davis or anything, all my videos, Adrian Broner especially, all my videos, I always say, bro, instead of judging these dudes, take the time out to pray for them. And you know what I'm saying? Because I just don't feel right about doing that. Sometimes I do get frustrated when they do constantly do stupid stuff. It's like, because you want to see them do good. So it does frustrate me at times. And I will be like, bro, come on. I'm not going to sit here and lie. And I'm going to continue to do that too. But it's like, at the end of the day, I get frustrated because I care. And I want these guys to do the best. It's like, when I'm not frustrated, that's when you should be worried. I really pray that Jermall Charlo can get everything together. I hope he can see his kids. Because I really do feel like Jermall Charlo is a good dude. I think he's a good dude. He's just going through life right now, man. And, it's not fair for us to sit here and try to talk down on him. Instead, bro, we need to be trying to uplift this dude, praying for this dude, man. Hell, man, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Because, bro, I'm more than sure it's things that you guys have done that you would not want, you're not proud of either. You wouldn't want it to be publicized either. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, like just pray for Jermall. I hope everything goes well with Jermall, and I hope everything works out for the best. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?